Hello class, it's Tanisha. I'm here with my quiz review. And the question I'm going to be covering is question 12 on my quiz. If a criminal defense attorney knows his client is planning to lie on the stand, can the defense attorney forbid the client from testifying? And the answer choices are only with written consent from the client, only with prior permission from the judge, yes, always, or no, never. Okay, so I missed this question. It was kind of tricky to me. So I went back to the rules to find some information, and what I found is under Rule 3.3, where it talks about candor towards the tribunal. Under A3, it says a lawyer should not knowingly offer evidence that the lawyer knows to be false. If a lawyer or the lawyer's client or a witness called by the lawyer has offered material evidence and the lawyer comes to know of its falsity, the lawyer shall take reasonable remedial measures, including, if necessary, disclose to the tribunal. A lawyer may refuse to offer evidence other than the testimony of a defendant in a criminal matter that the lawyer reasonably believes is false. Okay, so we'll go back to the question. Okay, basically it's saying that if the lawyer knows that his client is going to offer false evidence on the stand, that he must take the proper measures to not allow that to happen. Okay, so on my question, the answer choices are only with written consent from the client, and I know that that isn't true, because if the lawyer knows that the client is going to get on the stand and use false evidence, then he doesn't have to have consent, written consent or verbal consent from the client to not let him get on the stand. So I automatically exit that one out. Only with prior permission from the judge. I came to know that this one this one is the correct answer. The one I chose is yes, always, because if I felt like if the lawyer knows that his client is gonna commit perjury, that he could always forbid the client from testifying. So that's why I chose yes, always. I feel like that was the best choice for that, because it says that a lawyer may refuse to offer evidence other than the testimony of the defendant, and that the lawyer reasonably believes is false. So that led me to believe that if he believes the information is false, if he knows his client's going to commit perjury, that he does have the authority, to forbid his client from testifying. I chose that one and I got it wrong. So I'm guessing, well, I'm not guessing, I know now that the answer is only with prior permission from the judge. A lawyer can get information, can file to disclose, to not allow his client to testify. And the judge sometimes will automatically know that is the reason for it. It could also be other reasons too, but that was the correct answer. I know that no, never wasn't the answer, because it says if a criminal offense attorney knows his client is planning to lie on the stand, can a defense attorney forbid the client from testifying? The attorney has the right to forbid his client from testifying, especially if he knows that it's false information. So no, never would automatically be exit out, and for me, only with written consent will be exit out. This question again is kind of tricky to me, because I feel like that the answer should be yes, always, because the lawyer knows his client's going to commit perjury. So if he knows that, then yeah, he basically always has the right to say that, well, to forbid them from testifying. But I got it wrong. So answer is only with prior permission from the judge. He has to get the permission from the judge to forbid his client from testifying. And he other than the testimony of the defendant in the criminal matter that the lawyer reasonably believes is false. All right, that is the end of my quiz review.